house tonight. One note before Coach goes. David Fuchs, that was a career high in scoring in his 6th double-double. Coach, we'll let you open for him.
Credit to Richmond. Very impressive crew. Got the ultimate respect for Chris Mooney. He's one of the country's best coaches. And he's got a bought-in team. They hang their hat defensively. Been very difficult for teams to score all year on them. And, you know, they got a couple stud guys running around out there that just beat you at the wrong times. And Jordan King, terrific player. Really, really hard to make a mistake on him. In my opinion, you know, depending on how things go the next 3 weeks, you can make the case he's been the best player in our league, the most important guy on the team, you know, other than maybe a couple other guys in the league. But they had a number of guys step up and play well today. And I told our guys, Taylor, two sides of the ball. You know, we were very concerned defensively about, you know, obviously guarding Richmond's style, Princeton's style, and doing some things. But we're also equally concerned on how are we going to function on offense. You know, and I think in a short turnaround, I thought our guys did a really nice job offensively. We played well enough to beat Richmond on offense tonight. We can't guard anyone. And we couldn't, at any point through the 40 minutes, get consistent stops, or at least find a way to get consistent stops. And that's just where we're at as a team. You know, we struggle defensively. We're better on offense than we are on defense. And I give our guys credit. I thought they executed pretty well offensively tonight. Defensively, it's just not college basketball standard, you know, that I'm used to. And, you know, we'll continue, like I told them. There's nowhere to go. Got to wake back up tomorrow. Got to get back to work. And as we turn our page to the next go, which is going to Philadelphia and playing LaSalle, who we've already played once in a tough game. And I already know that's going to be a tough one, too. So we'll move forward there. But I really like Richmond's team. And I think they're going to have a great finish to the year. And they're a very impressive group to go against.
Questions?
Despite the loss, rebounding showed a significant improvement from Sunday. Is this something you take away as a positive?
We should. I mean, we should be a pretty good rebounding team. You know, Sunday was embarrassing, you know, from a team perspective. To get out rebounded at home by 15, you'd think you'd have to be playing maybe Houston Cougars or something in there. You know, no offense to Louisville, they're good, but they didn't come in with the rebounding, you know, mantra that you're going to get out rebounded by 15 at home. Did a great job in the first half. It's one of the reasons we got off to a great start. I think we had 9 offensive rebounds, 8 or 9 in the first half. Second half, not so much on the offensive glass, but we still did a decent job.
Free throw shooting was another big improvement for this team, out shooting Richmond by about 20%. Is that something you think can be a consistent change for this team?
No. I think we've shown that we're a very poor free throw shooting team. I think it helps when the first couple guys go to the line and make them. I think that gives the other guys confidence. I think if you go to the line as a team and, you know, you miss maybe 4 or 5 in a row, probably going to have a hard day. But we're not a good free throw shooting team. I think that we're a much better free throw shooting team when the first few go in. And I thought tonight getting off to a pretty good start at the line was good. Finishing, you know, 14 to 18 was a deal. But going to the line on Sunday, we could be 8 for 18. You know, a lot of it depends with our group. We're mentally kind of fragile when it comes to the confidence level that you need to be, you know, operating under at this time of year. And but our guys did a good job tonight. I thought we got off to a good start, and I thought that helped us, especially Dov getting to the line early in the game. Dave Green went to the line early. Both guys have struggled a little bit at the line. They made them, and I think that gives us confidence.
Archie, what did they do in the second half to get King a little more space and ball screen?
You know, they're so unique to play against. It's not a ball screen game, and sometimes the ball screen is a surprise. But they're so unique in their offense just in terms of the throwing and going and get it off the big. They drop the big because he has it. So you have to play that, you know, European-style game when you play against them where it's constant handoffs. Is it a handoff? Is it a ball screen? And he's lethal. You know, if you're behind him and he can get downhill, he's got a great pull-up game. He's quick. If he's setting a ball screen and you're not there from 25, he can shoot it. And, you know, trying to be aggressive with them and also trying to deal with the handoffs was a problem for us really all game. But that's Richmond. You know, their offense, you know, hasn't been as, you know, the highest level of offense all year long, but they're still really hard to guard.
Archie, did you feel the team had a compete level through most of the game tonight?
I felt first half we were very good. I thought the first 6, 7 minutes of the second half, we got immature, and at the end of the day, we got gassed a little bit. Our offense kind of faded a little bit. They kept scoring. They didn't stop scoring all game. Consistently, they were scoring. If we weren't going to be able to get stops at some point, the first team that kind of had a lull on offense was kind of go down. They won that battle. Their defense kind of held serve, kind of held us up a little bit, and but our defense couldn't answer the bell, to get any type of consistency, just in terms of being able to get defense to offense. But I wouldn't say in this game that our guys, didn't compete to play to win and all that stuff. I thought we were playing a good team, and I thought we played sharp at times on offense. I thought that helped us. For us offensively against that defense to have those numbers, you would think, man, something really would go well. But when like I told you, I don't care who you are. If you're at home and the opponent comes into your building and gets 85 points, you got no chance. In your building, when the opponent can come in and get 85, you better be real good to get 86. It's hard to get 86, So where we're at, the evolution of our program, whatever, this is new to me. This is new to me. This is the first team that I've had. Not that every team that I've ever been a part of doesn't have their moments or some are better than others. This team has really not been able to make any jumps defensively to get better. Part of it's individual. Part of it is young, youth, inexperience, whatever. Part of it's ability. I don't know what it is, but defensively this team hasn't been able to make a jump. And when you're playing the best teams on your schedule, which Richmond is, they're going to pick on you.
Is there one thing that you would just like to see defensively from the team?
Be able to guard the ball, pressure the ball, keep the ball in front. So that's step one. Not getting beat off the dribble. Just our transition defense, I'll give us a little credit here in the last couple of weeks. We've tried hard to get back, but being able to guard the ball, just straight up. Can you guard the ball? Can you keep the ball in front? There's a lot of technicality things that I haven't done a good job with this group, just in terms of system-wise, being able to teach them. But, it's not all on them. The coach has to sit here and, look himself in the mirror and say, where did you let this group down? I haven't been able to connect with this group, the ability to be able to make us better defensively, which is our first.
Coach, the last couple of games you played pretty well in the first half, and the second half it's been a struggle. Is there anything in common or
maturity level? Maturity level. I mean, at the end of the day, mature teams that have been there before, teams that understand coming out of halftime, you got to be ready. It's not every game, but for the most part, I think our team has shown a very inconsistent approach at times, throughout the course of the game. And we got off to a tough start in that first 6, 7 minutes, couldn't get a break. Offensively struggled a little bit, led to some offense down there. But, it's a 5-6 point game most of the time. We just, like I said, 85 points, 21 assists, 9 turnovers. I mean, if they make some free throws in the first half, even with us scoring 42 points against them in the first half, they probably, I don't know what they were from the line in the first half, but they still would have had a lead if they made some free throws in the first half. Our defense, it's not going to get it done.
I don't think David had a shot at that first 13 minutes or so of the second half. Your guys go away from him, or was there something that they did to jam him from getting to the rim?
I thought he did a really good job in the first half, early in the offensive glass, then in the pick and roll game. I thought he did a really good job, and then in the trail position and top of the key, they weren't guarding him. He made one. He had 17 points at halftime. I thought in the second half, without knowing and watching the film here right away early, I didn't think the pick and roll game got him anything in the second half, and I also don't think we had one offensive rebound in the second half. So those two things sort of were taken away from him a little bit. He's still, he finished with 23 and 12. He's a freshman, and get 23 and 12 as a freshman in February in this league, you're a good player. He's just, at the end of the day, what we're asking him to do and how we're asking him to do it, you hope that he has some hombres around him that can help. He's a young guy. Same with Cam. Both those two guys checked in the game. They're true freshmen. They're playing against fifth-year seniors, and I think Quinn and King are both fifth-year seniors. They're playing against a group over there that probably has about 4 or 5 guys that have been at Richmond 3 or 4 years. It's hard. You're dealing with a system approach, but you throw them in the fire. Eventually, at some point in time, that circles back around on those guys. And Dav played well tonight. 23 and 12. Couldn't ask more of them.
All right, folks. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Have a good night.